This is Jim Moore with the Moore Group at Keller Williams, along with Marty Preston at Benchmark Mortgage. We're in our Why series, and this particular segment is on mortgage planning. You know, Marty, all the years I've been in real estate, I've come to understand that absolutely the most important part of selling and buying a house is those clients understanding, where they are financially. The environment has changed. So much today than where it used to be, and I'm sure it's going to continue to change in the future. And because we are so adamant about making sure that our clients are making intelligent decisions, that's why we get our clients to you as soon as we can in the process, so that you can educate them and help them understand really what all the options that they have in making those decisions.
Yeah, you talked about change. That's really what's happened is since 2009, the way people go about getting a mortgage has totally changed. The process that we do and everything else. And, it was the same way for 80 years, so it's understandable that people aren't really aware of it. But, used to, everybody got the same rate. If you called up a bank, and I called up a bank right after it, and somebody else did right after it, everybody got the same interest rate. And since 2009, your mortgage is priced a lot more on a risk basis, a lot like health insurance or life insurance, but people aren't aware of it. So still today, a majority of the phone calls I get is, what is your interest rate? So that tells me right away they're not aware of it. So then I kind of have to explain that, there's the common things that go into it, like your credit score and your down payment. But then, rates change now every minute of every day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you may get the lowest rate today, and tomorrow that could be the highest rate. And there's so many variables that go into it. What we like to do is we like to sit down with each client and learn as much as we can about their goals for the home and their financial goals and their financial picture currently, to make sure that we structure the loan in a way to where it maximizes their savings, really all things considered. If you call up a bank today and you say, what's your interest rate, and they quote you a number, and it's just because your friend went there or whatever, in many ways that would be like going to a physician and then them giving you a medication or a shot or something without ever asking you what was wrong.
Exactly.
So we want to make sure that we understand, it's called suitability. We want to make sure that we understand what the client's goals are, and by structuring the loan in a way that meets those needs, it can save thousands of dollars over time, where most of the time people are shopping to save $100 here or there.
Well, it can even make a difference on how good they feel about selling their current home at a certain price, and it can make a difference on what they decide to buy. And again, Marty, our goal at the Moore Group is to make sure that our buyers and sellers are making smart and intelligent decisions. And I can tell you the feedback that we get from our clients, is that, the experience, at the end is that they feel good about the decisions they made. And so many of those comments, lead back to Benchmark Mortgage and being, educated on the front end so that they can make those decisions. So again, this is Jim Moore with the Moore Group at Keller Williams, along with Marty Preston at Benchmark. To learn more about, the importance of the financial piece of making these real estate decisions, feel free to call me at 859-229-1576 or visit us at www.mykentuckyhomes.com, and we'll make sure that you'll be able to get to Marty as quickly as possible for those important questions that you have.